Hello everybody, what is going on? This is iTechPod here with a simple tutorial today on how to join a Minecraft multiplayer server. So while a lot of you may know how to do this already and find it very easily, there are some people who don't, and I plan on telling you guys how to do that very quickly and simply. So once again, this is a simple tutorial, so if you know how to do this, you probably don't need to watch this. Anyway, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and want to go down to the multiplayer tab once you've opened up your Minecraft client and press enter. And it brings us to this play multiplayer page. And we have our listed servers right here. I can only have my listed server right here. But I'm going to show you guys how to do that and how to make a direct connect to a server. So first of all, how to get your server saved like this. So say your friend wants you to play on his or her Minecraft server. Well, the first thing you want to do is make sure you get the IP address from them. And that's this little shaded gray number combination. So we're going to want to go ahead and add a server. So let's say Sue. Good. Sorry, I'm hitting number lock instead of, there we go. Sue invites us to her server, right? So we name her server Sue's server. You don't need to name it Sue's server. I could name it anything I want. Okay, this does not matter. I get a lot of comments saying, what am I supposed to put under server name? This is purely for your reference to know which server you're joining, and it makes it a little easier. So I'm just going to name it Sue, okay? I can name it whatever I want. Once again, it's very easy. So now that we've named our server Sue, we need to go ahead and type in the IP address, which is under server address. Now, this part's the most important. You could screw up on this part, call it whatever you want, but you need to make sure you get the server address or else you're not going to connect, okay? So you're going to want to type in the IP address, and they need to make sure they give you that. But basically it's we could do 96.44.143.150. No, it's colon. Just a colon, sorry. 25569. And that's how you enter in an IP address. This is just an example. This is one of mine. So first of all, we have the 96.44.143.150, and then we have the colon. So basically what this is it's telling your computer to look at all the houses in the world, and out of all the houses in the world, you want this house on this street address or whatever that is, okay, that house. And then this colon is telling you the port number right here. This is the port number. So it's like, out of all the people in the house, find me Jim. And that's Jim. Or in this case, it would be Sue. And then in server terms, it's telling me out of all the servers in the world that are hooked up to the internet, find this server right here. And out of all the programs that server is running, find this program, which is your Minecraft server client. And then you press done. And it looks like Sue is currently down, so that's strange. I guess I'll need to update her. I think I need to update that server. Anyway, so when you get to this screen, there's a few things that could be wrong. Either your IP address or your internet. When it says can't reach server, but I happen to know for a fact that this server is down. I think we accidentally overloaded it earlier with TNT, so that's why it would be down. So now that I know it's down and I don't want to have it on my screen anymore, I can go ahead and press delete, or I can try to refresh it and see if it'll come back up immediately, which I know it's not going to. So right here it says no connection. So let's go ahead and look at this server now, which is my server. It's up all the time. Here's the IP address. Here's the message of the day, which I haven't changed. It just says the company is hosting it for me, hosted game servers. And right here, it's hard to see. It's 0 to 10 people, and that will normally show you how many people are on and how many slots are available. So I can double click on this to join, or click on it and press join server, or I can edit it to say whatever I want. Once again, this doesn't matter. No, I can't spell today. I'm very sorry. My awesome server didn't even put insertive, so it's my awesome. Yes, I am doing very well. I've not had my coffee this morning, so let's continue on. The next part of this tutorial is the direct connect command. So if I press direct connect, it comes up with this pvp.raidcraft.net, but it won't normally do that. I was just on that server a while ago. So what direct connect does is It's basically for people who want to join a server but aren't really interested in staying on that server. They just want to check it out for a minute, but they don't plan on ever getting back on it. So that's what Direct Connect was for. And for any of those of you who played Minecraft, I'd say maybe 3 months ago or before 3 months ago, it used to only be Direct Connect. So when you press multiplayer, this is what would come up. Only this. So you'd either have to memorize your server IPs or write them down and put them on a piece of paper near to your computer, so you could easily just basically put them back on to this page. But now they just have this for if you're just joining a server for a second. So what I had up there a minute ago was pvp.raidcraft.net, and it looks something like this. Okay, so that's what it looked like. Now, that does not look like some of the server IPs we've dealt with, where it's normally numbers. However, for larger servers, some of them will go ahead and buy a domain name, which is like Google or Apple.com. It's anything like that. Seems like a web page. And I can go ahead and go to their website, raidcraft.net, but this little pvp.raidcraft.net serves as their IP address as well. So basically, when your computer looks on raidcraft.net, it takes them to this server, and there happens to only be one Minecraft server running on that pvp.raidcraft. There could be a lol.raidcraft also, but it's only going to find one server on the pvp.raidcraft.net server. So, very complicated, but also not so complicated. What you're looking for here is the raidcraft.net and the PvP in front of it. That fully makes it so your computer can find that server. So it can either be a combination of numbers followed by dots, 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 and then a colon, which shows you the port number, or just a simple kind of looking web address. I can press join server, and it's going to say connecting to the server, but this server is down at the moment. So I'm going to go back to title screen. So I know that's a lot to kind of comprehend all at once. I hope this helped. If you are getting a friend server, make sure you get the IP address. That is the most important part of this process, finding this IP address right here. Looking at the connections, you have a good connection here, 83 ms. I think that ranges up to 100, but I'm not sure. Anyway, if you have like 5 bars, you should be good, and that basically shows your internet connection with the server. So that's how you do it. You can go ahead and press delete because I don't want to play on Sue's server anymore. And that is it. If you guys have any questions, I will be happy to answer them. Please leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.